Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Pittsburgh's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to 34.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. For the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Panthers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So the Oregon Ducks offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. An important 3rd down play coming up. Defense showing blitz here. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Tackle, but First down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down this third and short, see what you can do from here.
The player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout while they check him out. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play. I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a shotgun run call. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Hunt. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Soto. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous. He's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Spinning out of the tackle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Play fake, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Receiver makes the catch. He defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And it's Pittsburgh with the lead here, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. You never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Third down upcoming after that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He was already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long on the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
He made the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Pop over the middle. It's Soto. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With the catch, it's Hunt. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught, second down now. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Looking right, this one caught. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum for the halftime break. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
21, Oregon, 0.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here's the second down play. Snags a quick throw. That picks up a first down. Spotted at the 39. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. After the incompletion, he'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
The Panthers will kick it off to begin the second half. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Makes a quick grab. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here comes the bunch formation.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. An empty backfield on 2nd and short. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I like the aggressive call here by this offensive coordinator trying to throw the football on 2nd and inches, maybe catch the defense napping. But the quarterback lost track of time in the pocket. Now it's a much friendlier 3rd down for this defense.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, looks left, and finds his target there. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. He faced 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunt.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This offense is still clicking. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. QB keeps it himself.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
The short completion of the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And they get to completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there. And the Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
A lot lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
A huge hit by the linebacker, a collision of big bodies there. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The first down to 17. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's caught in the crossing pattern. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's a nice grab, but it's incomplete. Couldn't stay in bounds there. We jump third down now. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They try to sneak it for the first. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. They need a touchdown here, down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Got the first down and still motoring. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Pounding away with the run game. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. It's a run to the left. He stopped and gets a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
You make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass rush gets home.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Panthers. This offense really clicking.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring for a big play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Sacked, dropped at the 3. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pocket breaking down. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry-up. From the line now. Running out of time in the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.